This task is an overview of during reading of a shared reading lesson. The during reading within a shared reading lesson provides opportunities for students to practice reading and thinking. This is possible through the strategic during reading components. During reading includes a think aloud, a check for understanding, visual charting of the skill-aligned questions, review questions, and turn and talk opportunities, actual reading of the text, and annotations when applicable. The think aloud provides a time for you to explicitly model the skill for students. Similar to read aloud, the think aloud provides an explicit model for students to see the skill in action. As you noticed in the plan you reviewed, the think aloud revolves around determining the meaning of words through context clues. The check for understanding is located after the think aloud. This is a time to reinforce the skill and how to do it. As you noticed in the plan you reviewed, the check for understanding reinforces how to determine the meaning of words through context clues. Similar to read aloud, you will still chart for evidence. This is an important component as it allows for students to visually see how evidence is utilized. Pre-charting is one way to reduce lesson time. As you noticed in the plan you reviewed, the charting revolves around using context clues to determine the meaning of a word. The during reading includes a combination of skill-aligned questions, review questions, and turn and talks. As you can see from the lesson plan you reviewed, this is a skill-aligned question centered around context clues, and this is a review question on figurative language. During reading will include the actual reading of the text as well. Different from read aloud, the teacher will gradually release the reading responsibility to students. We will explore this concept in later modules. During reading includes annotations when annotations can be connected to the main skill in grades 2 through 5. As you can see, the plan you reviewed does not include annotations. Additional training on annotations will be provided in the upcoming school year. The during reading within shared reading provides opportunities for students to practice reading and thinking independently through additional opportunities for students to apply the skill to a text. Space is provided for students to practice reading fluency and comprehension through varied modes of reading. Collaboration opportunities are accelerated through a reduced number of think alouds and an increased number of turn and talks. The components include think aloud, check for understanding, charting, skill-aligned questions, review questions, turn and talk, possible prompts, actual reading of text, and annotation in grades 2 through 5. During the next task, you will explore effective during reading implementation.